Good morning. This is a hearing before the Mayor's Office of Consumer Affairs and Licensing for the City of Boston. Today is September 23rd, 2021. Today's hearing is being held pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. With us today, Executive Director Kathleen Joyce and myself, Rebecca Fu, Director of Operations. Calling our first and only item, Omni Boston Hotel at Seaport, located at 450 Summer Street, Boston. The applicant is Omni Boston Seaport Entertainment LLC, Manager of Record, Michael Jorgensen. And the request is to maintain and operate the live entertainment categories of disc jockey, dancing by patrons, karaoke, instrumental music up to 10 performers, vocal music up to 5 performers, exhibition trade show, and trivia for 7 days a week until the closing hours of 2 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning, Director Joyce and Rebecca. My name is Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the applicant. With me is Michael Jorgensen of the hotel and is the proposed manager of record for the entertainment license. May I begin?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This of course is the Boston's newest hotel, which just opened 10 days or so ago in the Seaport, Convention Center related, of course. Long in the planning stages. This has gone through a lengthy review process through the BPDA Article 80 review over the last probably 2 years. We have, in addition, gone through the alcoholic beverages innkeeper license process, and that license was granted. And again, they are open. This last piece of it, we were able to get finally all of our certificates in order to be able to file for the entertainment license. And certainly, as you know, Director, and your office knows, this is a standard application for a major city hotel. This is to enable them to conduct functions, weddings, banquets, convention-related activities, and the like. So it is an all-encompassing license, so that we may be able to perform all of those various services for the guests and for convention visitors and the like. I went back to determine, because I did not handle the Article 80 process, through the folks that did, that they had indeed vetted the hotel and its various uses throughout the process. To be on the safe side, I reached out to ONS, Haley Dillon, who was on with us, I think, and Councillor Flynn's office to make sure they were aware that these applications were coming. We did that. They had no objections and did not require any further community outreach at this moment. So that is it in a nutshell. Mr. Jorgensen, I want to just tell the director your experience and your role at the hotel.
Yes, good morning, Director. I am the managing director for the Omni Boston Hotel at the Seaport. I've been with this hotel for 2 years, so I've been involved with the construction right up to now opening and operating. Prior to that, I was the general manager at the Westin Boston Waterfront, right across the street, for 7 years, and I also oversaw the opening of the Aloft and Element hotels on D Street. And then prior to that, I was the general manager at the Westin Copley Place in the Back Bay for 8 years. So I've been in Boston for 22 years. And I've been in the hotel business longer than I want to count, actually, since I graduated from college in 1980. So New England is my home, and we've just opened probably the most spectacular hotel in the city and maybe on the East Coast.
Thank you. And Director, obviously we stand by for any questions you may have.
Thank you. I actually saw the hotel from the street last weekend. It looks fabulous in the Seaport. So the community process was wrapped into the Article 80 process. Is that
Well,
what
there was a lengthy community review process that led up to the development itself.
Okay.
And then there was quite a long stretch of time before we were in a position to apply for the food and beverage and entertainment licenses. So again, I went back, I reached out to the folks who had done the community outreach. I think it was Pam McDermott and Paul Barrett.
Okay.
And they confirmed to me that they had gone through the extensive review process through the Article 80. And I then, as I said, reached out to the offices in the building to, let them know that we were going forward on the final pieces, which would have been the innkeeper and now the entertainment license.
Okay. That answers my primary question. I know Rebecca wanted to see if you could forward to us a floor plan of the entertainment spaces, which I know there's some architectural drawings, but something that just highlights where the entertainment's going to be for us, for our records.
Okay, Michael, can we highlight the areas on the different floors? Okay, that'd be great.
Yep.
Thank you.
Should I send them directly or to you, Dennis?
If you forward it to me, then I can easily get it to the city officials.
Okay, I'll do that this morning.
Okay, I don't have any other questions. Do you, Rebecca?
Yes. How many different spaces do you have for function rooms, and what's the capacity of the hotel?
We have 100,000 square feet of meeting space. We have a 26,000 square foot ballroom, a 17,000 square foot ballroom, and then we have 22, I believe, other small function rooms, but primarily the entertainment and function space would be in those two ballrooms.
Okay, and the capacity in total, people wise?
For the entire hotel or for the ballrooms?
Ballrooms, the rented
Yeah,
spaces and the hotel.
Yeah. So the
I think we can
Larger.
provide that, Michael. I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
bring the entire file with me this morning, but we can easily
Okay.
determine. I'm missing the documents that have the capacity on them. We can
Okay.
send them to you. They should have been on the inspection and place of assembly permits, which were.
Yeah, so since it's 100,000 square feet, I'm assuming it would hold at least 5,000 people. So for that, can we just have a security operations plan?
Sure, I'll forward that as well.
Okay, and
I'm looking at the assembly permit because it's Massport property. They don't have a number of people, the number of people listed, which we would want on our license. So,
We do have that, though.
Okay.
And we'll provide that along with the other documents.
okay.
okay,
And Michael, I think the question was too, if you're able to break down the ballroom capacities, I think that was the question Rebecca had.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Break
simple
that out.
enough. Yep.
actually, I do see it now on the certificate of inspection. Okay, that's all the
capacity?
questions that I have. Yeah, I see that. I don't think they didn't write the total though. It's all broken down.
Oh, the restaurant bar. Yeah. we sort of put that on the face
At
of the
least
entertainment.
9,000 people.
Okay.
Yep, okay. I have no further questions. So are there any individuals who would like to testify, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Hi, Haley Dillon, Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. We'd like to go on record in support of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Haley.
Haley.
And are there any individuals who would like to testify? Other individuals? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.